At this time, we have offensive lineman Landen, Livingston. Questions for Landen? Greg?
So, Landon, after 15 spring practices and all the other work you've done, are you comfortable with the offense yet, or is it still very much a work in progress for you?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of learning experiences that you got kind of know with learning a new offense. This offense really just deals with speed, and so that's been a huge adjustment. But throughout really all of spring, I feel like our line and offense as a whole has really gotten better. I feel like part of it is that we've gotten adjusted to it. We know the expectations from Coach Rod and the whole offensive staff. So just taking small steps like that, I for sure feel like we've taken steps. And it's an adjustment, but nothing we can't handle.
So that tempo obviously is a huge part of the adjustment. How difficult is that to get used to as a lineman?
Yeah, I mean, it takes a couple practices to get used to it. As a center, I know that the offense can only go as fast as I get set. So that's for sure something in my head as the play's going on. I got to make sure I find the ball and find the ref and get set and things like that. So I know the offense really is meant to be ran fast, and that's something that I've for sure kept to heart and tried to continue to get better at.
Is it easier to think when you're playing fast?
It is. I think one huge benefit of this offense is that it's super simple. There's not much to think about because you're going so fast. So I definitely think that's an advantage of this whole offense, and definitely has its benefits.
I guess too, on the flip side, if you're playing more complementary football or you're playing slower, it gives you more time to either think about a play that you did or something else that could be. There are all kinds of things that could be creeping into your mind, right? Mm-hmm. When this is going on, when you're playing fast, it's okay, next thing.
Yeah, they always talk about next play mentality, and this offense kind of deals with that. Even in practice, if you mess up, it's next play, you got to bounce back and keep on working.
So what did you learn? I mean, obviously the offensive scheme is different, but you played a good bit of football last year. Mm-hmm. Center in a lot of ways. So what did you learn last year? What do you take into this year?
Yeah, I learned last year a lot of things. One, I think I've really had a great opportunity to have some great players ahead of me that have taught me a great deal of things. Guys like Zach Frazier, Wyatt Milam, Brandon Yates. All those guys have really taught me a great deal of things with the offensive line and playing center. So I would say just making sure to go out there and be confident was something that I really had to learn last year. A lot of plays last year, I was going in mid drives and stuff like that, and to go in and try to keep that flow going was very important. So that's something I've really kept to heart throughout spring, and want to continue to do that throughout the season next year.
So you're one of the few returners on the offensive line, and also now kind of stepping into that veteran presence role as an O lineman in the position group. What's it been like this spring trying to get into that role, like step into it, be prepared for it?
Definitely. So a big part of it is being a vocal leader. I understand that there's an expectation with really all offensive line programs throughout the whole country. The offensive line here needs to be the definition of hard edge. There's no, excuses for us not to have that mentality every single play. So trying to instill that into our O-line has been something that we continue to get better at every single day, and really that's on the field, but off the field too. That's in everything that we do. So